Hello, this is Nintendoka. We're gonna play the bonus levels now. Let's go. Whatever these are. Apparently these are like minigames that were cut from the original version, I guess. So we just have to make walnuts. Which is funny. It's kind of like that bonus, or I mean that minigame where you had to make stars in a star shape. Well, here you have to make walnuts in a walnut shape. Which, if anything, is probably going to be even easier. Especially if we go to 2.5 times speed. Why not? Now, obviously, we're still going to have to defend ourselves and stuff like that, so maybe work on that first. Shut up, Yoshi. Where is that fucking Yoshi, man? Good memories of those days, I tell you. Okay, so we're going to put you out. Oh, yeah, right. So we don't have the clouds to rely on now to make everything half price like we usually do, or like we did in the last video, so we're just going to have to get creative here, or more appropriately, just do what we normally do. Which for me is going to be to plant a bunch of these. Well, we can go and get started on these, I guess. No reason not to. Sun's coming in so fast here, we can barely speak. Man, I tell you what. And then wait for the walnut to recharge and do it again. There we go. Go ahead and get one of you on row 5, and now we're set. All we got to do is plant the walnuts now. And this will be the end of it. Man, they really do recharge slowly, though. Even at 2.5 times speed, they're like just in here having to wait for them. And they can still get eaten too, so I guess be wary of that. Why not? Wish I could have picked 2 walnuts so we could get the stun twice as fast, but oh well. Can't foresee the zombies being too much of a problem here, but yeah, all the time we're spending, you know, if anything, I almost think maybe take some of this extra sun that we're making while we're waiting and just put more of these out here, just so we have more stuff going on. It's not like you're gonna be hard up for the 50 whole sun that you need to plant the walnut, right? That's the easy part. Oh, we got bucket heads already? Wow. Okay, I'm actually a little surprised there. Surprised they're putting those out this early. So we can get all this going here. Basically just gonna go from left to right here, more or less. Less or more, I don't know. We could even plant stuff on the inside of the hole, made by the inside of the walnut. We could do that. Man, I'm hearing a lot of bucket heads here. It's okay, we got a lot of firepower, that's all that matters. It's okay, he saw it on the television. Why do I always want to quote that now? I think about that line so much. Just Jack Nicholson's performance in that movie is hilarious. It's hilarious. You know, it's like, oh my god. Especially that scene where he's sitting on the bed talking to his son. His smile in that scene is so funny. It's like the funniest thing I've ever seen in my life. It literally might just be, actually. Like, when I watch that, I laugh. Anyway, okay, enough about that. You know, it's funny, I mentioned James Iha briefly, the guitarist for the Smashing Pumpkins, in the last episode, but there was something else I was gonna say that I never got around to because I got off the subject again. It's weird. But, yesterday, just completely out of nowhere, randomly, I decided to go listen to his solo album. Can I move these? Thank you. Sunny day. And to be honest, it was kind of, well, it was pretty generic. I don't know. Wasn't like a huge, big thing, but whatever. But it's so surprising when you consider the way he played on Smashing Pumpkins. And then you listen to this solo. What are we doing here? Why is... Oh god, that's a lot of sun. That's some big ass of sun. Was that the point of this level, then? Well, the hitboxes on them are still like the small ones, I think, anyway. Man, we got lots of sun happening here. Boy, this is awesome. I assume there's going to be more zombies than usual to compensate for this, but then again, you never know. Maybe they just wanted to give you a level where you had a bunch of sun, I don't know. Because I felt like it'd be more fun. Maybe you don't have to plant sunflowers at all on this level. Yeah, because the suns they put out give you 25, whereas normal, or the big ones here, give you 50. From what I remember, in Plants vs. Zombies 2, like, all the suns always gave you 50. Which was weird. Because if you were used to this game, and then you saw, like, how much stuff cost in that game, you'd be like, I'd never be able to afford that. But then you remember, you're getting 50 for every sun, so it's like, okay, maybe I can, I don't know. Should've brought stumps with me in this case. Looks like we're gonna have ourselves a rock and roll time here. We're gonna be virtually unstoppable. Why do I say virtually unstoppable? We are gonna be unstoppable, not virtually unstoppable. I feel like I read that a lot, though. It's like, you're gonna be virtually unstoppable. No, you're gonna be unstoppable. It's not like... I mean, unstoppable is not a phrase or a word that has quantifiers. It's either yes you are or no you're not. It's not like none of this virtually crap. It's virtually unstoppable. It's like in Star Wars when they say it's relatively unprotected. I mean, okay, I guess I could kind of see that, maybe. To me, like, relatively compared to other ships or something, I don't know. Anyway. But it turned out the reason they were able to beat it is because it was unprotected. It wasn't relatively unprotected. It's all these filler words, I tell you. I do it myself, though. When I'm writing, I do it all the time. I throw in all these words. I always use the word just. It's like, it's just crazy, man. I just can't believe it. Or are we about to... Okay, I was saying we were about to get eaten there for a second. Maybe we'll put out some Slobies here and make this a little easier. That way we can see it on the television. But yeah, but this, like, the funny thing is, like, I think what happened with James Iha, the reason he had a solo album, was because he had this song on the 1979 single called The Boy, and it was like the most awesome thing ever, and I imagine a lot of people must have really taken to it or something, because me and my sister definitely did. And so he ended up putting out a solo album, but in the solo album mostly just kind of sounded similar to that song, The Boy. And, you know, I got it for my sister. I remember getting it for my sister, and then I don't remember her ever saying anything about it, like that she liked it or hated it or whatever. So, and that's how you usually know when something is, like, unremarkable. Not so much when, you know, people like it or hate it, but it's when they say nothing at all. Or is that they say, like, indifference is worse than love or hate, or something like that? Or the opposite of love isn't hate, it's indifference. Yeah, that's what they say. So yeah, I don't know. But I was like, when I was listening to this album, I was looking at the view counts on it, and it was uploaded about 10 months ago, and it had like triple-digit view counts. And I'm like, this was the guitarist of the Smashing Pumpkins. Who doesn't know who the Smashing Pumpkins are? And he's got triple digits on his album. Like, how does that even happen? Like, good lord, man. Just don't know. Just don't know. I mean, I don't want to say that maybe the view counts are low because the album sucks or anything, because it's not that bad, but also, I mean, I don't know, it was kind of depressing, honestly, when I was listening to it. And I don't know if maybe it was just the mood I was in that day or something. But it was all just a lot of... It's so vastly different from the way he plays on the Smashing Pumpkins, which makes me wonder, is that what he would have preferred to do all that time? Because, like, if you get a chance to make a solo album and you do something completely different than the way you play in the... or, like, the music that you make with your band, it's like... I don't know, I guess a lot of times when you have a really good band, there's, like, all the different band members contribute different things to it, so who's contributing all the hard rock and crazy guitar solo stuff, I don't know. But, I mean, listening to the guitar solo in Zero, you would never think it was the same person who made this album. Why can't I drag these things? I literally can't drag. There we go, jeez. Unsodded, okay. Oh, this one, I saw a video that pointed out what the point of all these minigames was. And some of them seemed more interesting than others. I think this is one of the ones that was maybe a little bit more interesting. We'll see here. Yeah, because, like, you're gonna have... Oh, shit, hang on. We need to restart for a second here, yeah. The whole point of this level is you can't plant plants on rows 1 and 5, which means you gotta figure out other ways to deal with them, so... I think that's probably how we're gonna deal with them. Stars and three-peaters, let's go! Oh, you're gonna have so little space, though, man. Toilet. Do-do-do-do-do. Will 3 sunflowers be enough? I don't know. We'll have to see. The zombies will still show up on rows 1 and 5, even if you can't plant there, which is why we need stuff to fire on those rows. Yeah, there we go. As long as we get 2 three-peaters out, I think we'll be mostly safe for a little bit here. At least long enough for us to set something else up that'll be more substantial. But in the meantime... There we go. Got him. How many more of these do we want to plant, though? I don't know. I'd like to put some stars in here, too. But I'd also kind of like to keep it symmetrical, so... We'll see how it goes. I'll put a star in the middle. Maybe we'll just do that, stars down the middle and repeaters down rows 2 and 4, I don't know. Or we could do like a little pattern, like a grid pattern. The stars here on column 3 and 5 and 7 or whatever. Depends on how far we get, first of all. Let's go and put these out. Just keep them rolling. Yeah. So you're gonna have stuff on rows 1 and 5 and be like, what the heck? Oh, this level has 4 flags on it, wow. Kind of surprised. Stuff recharges so fast when you're at 2.5 times speed, I tell you. I almost think just do nothing but stars for the rest of this, but nah. Let's do what we originally planned to do, you know. There we go, yes. Okay, I wasn't sure, like, how... he was getting a little close there, and I was starting to get a little worried. Yeah, it would have been tempting to plant 6 sunflowers here, or plant at least more than 3, but... I didn't think we were going to need more than 3, and it doesn't look like we're going to need more than 3, so I'm just going to say that we don't need more than 3, and I can feel that cool breeze coming in the window, and god damn, it feels good. It's like, it says 60 degrees right now. It was like 75 degrees today, and this is like the middle of November, and it's 75 degrees. I'm just like, what the balls, man. What the actual balls. I guess enjoy it for what... You know, because at least it's not like 85 or 95 or something like that. We already deal with enough of that as it is. We saw it on the television, you know? I'm just Jack Nicholson all up in here. I don't know what's wrong with me. There's nothing wrong with me, I'm just being crazy. Alright, here comes some more three-peaters. We're about to fill out the entire yard here. Like, goodness gracious me. Might as well be picking up my money. I know I just missed that coin there just now. Yeah, this is good. This is a nice, good setup we got going here. A nice, good, happy setup. Look at that. What a thing of beauty. Green and yellow. It's like succotash. This is the succotash setup. I am hereby dubbing this the... Yes, I hereby dub this the succotash setup. No doubt about it. No doubt in my mind. I don't want to build out too far because they're just not gonna be enough time to kill them before they get here, so at this point, I'm just gonna stick walnuts on the end here. Keep them busy. Of course, again, with walnuts taking a long time to recharge. But at this point, like, we don't even need to pick up sun anymore. I don't think there's anything they could possibly put out here outside of a gargantuar that would actually get through. So let's see how it goes. I'm gonna set my hands down. I'm gonna take a sip of my white chocolate mocha. Okay, that actually was kind of a creative idea for a level. I'll give him props on that one. Doo-doo. Let's see if we can drag these over. I don't know why these are... Okay. Maybe there's a certain hitbox that you have to grab them by. Big time. Okay, let's see. Was just everything's big. Ooh, we got football players. And a lot of weird stuff in here, which calls definitely for TSPPs and for these. We'll do the stump setup for this, what do you say? Actually, magnet might not be a bad idea here. Just get the coffee bean and go with it. And we'll get corn. Is this a pool level? No, it's not. Okay, I was gonna say maybe pull out the cattails or something, but nah, it's okay. Wait, here, no. I'd rather have these. Nice. Looking good, Ultimecia. Looking good. Oh my god, it's huge. What the actual... Oh, but it doesn't put... Oh, it does put out 2 sun. Hey, cool. Oh, man. So does that mean, like, my projectiles will be huge, too? I almost can't help but think this was meant to be, like, super easy mode, or just easy fun mode or something. Are every single one of my plants, like, huge? Oh, that looks to be about the same size as normal, the potato mine, I mean. It would have been funny if every single plant had, like, a huge variant suddenly in this mode. Then you'd want to sit down and try every single one in the game. Nope, those are all normal. So maybe it's just the sunflowers then, I don't know. Well, it said on the thumbnail, I think dandelions, or those ones that give you money, were also huge. So that might have been interesting to look at. Maybe that'd be a good way to grind money in this game, is play this minigame and just take those on. Put a bunch of those Johnny 5s out there. Yeah, looking pretty good here. Boy, we did not need this many sunflowers, but alas. How many times do I say alas? Do I say that a lot? I'm starting to worry because I'm catching myself saying it a lot lately. It's one of those words I just fall back on, you know, when I don't know how to end a sentence. So I'm just like, alas. There's one person that whose video I was watching the other day, and they always said regardless. But I don't know, it just sounded kind of cool though, regardless. That's just a good word. Me, 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 me. I want to see how many of these repeaters I can get before I put the stumps in their place. What note were you trying to hit there, and why didn't you hit it? I could have hit it, but it would have been too loud. Sometimes you just gotta be careful about that. So if we put a magnet here and this right here, in fact we could put out more even if we wanted to. I don't know, just to kind of weaken, soften up the zombies, you know. We got so much sun right now. Are we keeping with the symmetry here? Because this actually does look kind of cool, but I would worry for row 3 if we continued along this path. Do. So I was kind of thinking though, I'd just put more, put more of these right here, or in place of them or something. In place of them. Yeah, there ain't no way anybody's getting through this. Man, this is a mess. Yeah, sorry if you can hear my mouse clicking, I can definitely hear it suddenly. I can't unhear it once I hear it. It's sort of like manual breathing. I hate to bring that up, because now you're doing it, aren't you? Yes, you are. Alright, so we said we were doing stump setup, I'm not pulling back on it now. I just highly doubt that anything is going to get even remotely close to this, though. Hell, they might not even get in range of the magnets at this point. Okay, maybe they will. Oops, nope. There we go. Should have probably put the magnets up closer. Oh well. I guess I still could do that. You know, I could do like this right here. Like, what else are you doing with all this sun, dude? Refine your setup a little bit here. Yeah, I think in Plants vs. Zombies Fusion, there's this thing where when you plant multiple magnets, they make like a network. You can see a little glowy line that leads from one to the next. And if other plants are inside of that network, they become more powerful or something. I don't remember exactly how it works, but it's an interesting little mechanic. That was a pretty nice little setup there. Yeah, so in the thumbnail, I think it says which ones are bigger than normal, which would be Sun, Walnuts, and Johnny 5. Yeah. Alright, let's move on to Art Challenge Sunflower. Oh, so another one of these. Oh! 2, okay. We have to make a sunflower out of sun and I think lettuce too? That's what it looks like. So just the usual, I guess. I don't really know. Whatever works. Oh, you gotta get sunflowers too, though. We're not making it out of sunflowers. I just assumed those were already gonna be there, but they're not. Yeah, wow, okay. It really is a sunflower. How about that? Ooh, this could get a little awkward. Yeah, because you're putting a lot of stuff out there that's not actually firing on zombies. Speed up. Can I plant something that's not like... Okay, you can't do that. Alright, alright, alright. Keep that in mind then. Nah, this will be okay. Like, once we get the stars out, that's what I'm going to work on first, I think, because that's going to be pretty important. That's going to be a little strange, though, because you're going to have them, like, on row 3 and firing on row 1 and stuff. Now, the more of these we get out, the better. I almost think just the stars in this setup will protect the entire yard. Like, I don't know, maybe not. Yeah, row 2 is going to be weird with this because... Well, maybe not, because you'll have stars on row 1 and 3 both hitting them, so maybe not. Just maybe refrain from putting the star in the front. Just go ahead and get the walnuts in next. Yeah, go ahead and work on the lettuce while we're at it. Yeah, this is fine. Oh man, this is gonna be easy. Go to 2.5. We are so done here. Dude. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Look at this, man. Walnuts and one more walnut and we win. That was definitely a lot easier than I thought it was gonna be. I don't know why I thought it was gonna be hard at all. Oh yeah, I guess we got one more star right here. Yeah, okay. And walnut. Booyah! So easy, man. Awesome. Awesome blossom. Okay. Air raid. Oh, jeez. Okay. That does not... Okay, alright, let's see what it is. Just blowers? Is it oops all blowers? It's oops all balloon bursts! Hell yeah, 2 balloon bursts! Okay, that's all we need right there. Let's just pick randos for the rest of it. I don't want to play any water plants? Oh, right, yeah. There, try that. Try that for a while. Oh, I should have picked cattails! Dude, I want cattails. Hang on, we're getting cattails. I got the cattails, but I don't know if that's really going to do us any good. Let's go ahead and get this out. We'll put some of these in here. So the problem with balloon bursts is, like, even if you have the cactuses to kill them, you don't necessarily have enough to deal damage to them after they land on the ground. They might still get through, so maybe best if we just have that there to deal with. Oh shoot, I should have brought the other ones too, the sea shroom. Well, I guess that doesn't matter as much, because once they land in the water, they're just gone for good, so. Let's try to get as much of this as we can here. Oh yeah, I can put more of you out, whatever. Put any old big thing out. Is this gonna be... I'm gonna keep putting more of these, because we're not gonna... At this rate, we're not gonna get enough. I'm just gonna have to let the lawnmower take you. Man, even one cattail would solve this entire level. I almost wonder if I shouldn't just go for that. Like right now, like literally right now, just go for it. Do you think we have enough sunshrooms to build up to that before the next one gets over here, though? I don't know. But I sure as heck don't want to have to resort to a blower, even though it might come to that. Alright, here's the lily pad. Let's see. Let's just see. Like, if it doesn't work, we can start over and try with 7. Oh, why does that lawnmower sound so realistic, man? Okay, well, worst case, we lose the 6th lawnmower too, but maybe we won't, I don't know. All we need is 2 more. 3 more? Yeah, 3 more. Crap. Oh, there's 2. And 3! You're not gonna get there in time, though. Is it? Oh my gosh! Well, he's still gonna get hit by the lawnmower, though. Alright. Alright, well, this level's done. Let's speed it up. Like, seriously, I guarantee you 1 cattail is probably gonna take care of all of this. Man, I should have brought in the thing. The plantern. I'm just gonna see, because there's a chance 1 cattail might not be enough, but let's find out. It's just for the memes, man. Just for the lols, I wanted to see if 1 cattail can do this. That'd be hilarious if it could. That's why cattails are so OP, I tell you. These are cattails, kick climb cattails, I tell you. Yeah, because everything else is just butt zombies, so you don't have to... Butt zombies. Yes. Butt zombies. Yeah, that's what we got here, folks. I tell ya. Well, now we got so much sun, we don't even know what to do with it anymore. I guess it's good we have these little purples out here, you know, just for a little extra damage. Well, now that means that it's technically not just a single cattail doing everything. It's not like a cattail soloing the level. Like I was saying it was, because we got these guys. I mean, these are free, though. I don't think they really count. It's still a solo cattail as far as I'm concerned. Even though it's not, it is. It's the only thing I spent sun on, put it that way. And also, we're not done yet, so who knows? We might not have enough here. It's not gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough. I can tell you that right now. Also another lawnmower there. It's okay, we got the rest of this. The rest of this is fine. There we go. It was close. We did have to report in a second cattail though, but that's fine. So now I don't have to sit here and say, yo, I totally soloed it with one cattail and it wasn't me that did it, it was the cattail that did it. High gravity, what do we got? Oh, is this what I think this might be? If this is what I think it is, I think this one was kind of funny, but... You know, let's just get what we can get and hopefully... Oh, no balloon burst zombies? Well, wait a minute, here. There, try that. I think there was like one level where if you put a pea shooter down and it shoots out the pea just falls to the ground. But I'm not sure why they would demonstrate that on a rooftop level where the pea is useless anyway. Unless you put it, like, planted it out here on the flat surface part. Then you could see it, maybe. See the gravity in action here. Well, the gravity certainly doesn't seem to slow them down. Although he is going pretty slow, though. To be fair. That he certainly is. Stick you in there to take care of him. Maybe they are a little slower, I don't know. It's hard to tell. Don't know whether I should, put cactuses or... Shoot. No, that's not good. I'll just leave it there. Oh gosh. Oh, okay. Interesting. Yeah, gravity's a problem here. Oh, jeez. Okay, in that case, maybe I should have brought blowers. I don't know, dude. I mean, at least squash still works, and these still work. I'm gonna start over, so I'm not gonna get all the way into this level just to find out that that I can't take care of balloons, so, yeah. Okay, how's this? This looks better. I almost forgot to pick the sunflowers, as evidenced by them being all the way on the right side of my screen here. Gravity, I tell ya. Turn up the speed already. I don't want to sit here all day watching Dumby on 2-3. Just get the sunflowers out first, then we'll figure the rest out. Hopefully the blower will be enough for, you know, this, that, and the other. I'm thinking chompers might be okay here. Yeah, just anything that shoots, though, is probably going to be SOL, because, well, you know what they say. When you're SOL, you're SOL. I don't know what the hell that even means. We got 3 sunflowers set up so that they're, like, all spawning at the same time. It's pretty cute, actually. There we go. Look at that. There is nothing wrong with this setup whatsoever. Except we need more chompers. So I will put more. Bowling, 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 bowling. Man, I just suddenly had a flashback of my first time in a glass boat. Like the boat with the glass floor that you could look through. I don't remember where we were or who we were with when we did that. Pretty sure Mom was there, and I guess my sister must have been there too. Still, that is kind of weird how you randomly have memories that come into your head out of nowhere, and you get this childhood flashback in your head, and when you think of it, you wish you could go back, but you don't because it's over. This ought to be pretty good. I don't see any balloon bursts yet, though, so let's just wait and find out. I also can't see myself using a blower, like, on a rooftop level. Don't even know if that would work. But I guess I can't see why it wouldn't. I just don't know if I've ever used a blower on a rooftop level, that's all. Like, when do you ever... I mean, do you even see balloon zombies on rooftop levels normally? Because I kind of don't think you do, but maybe you do. You see the bungees, sure, and then, you know, certain other ones, aerial dudes and shit like that. You know, aerial dudes that are actually little mermaids. Yeah, look at that. What a beaut. And the drums went away in the music. I'm really actually glad that they fixed that. That's kind of cool. Just a little bit of a fraction of a thing, you know. I'm not talking. Oh my god. Maybe it's too late. I should probably stop recording after this one. I thought I was going to be all into this, and I'm kind of just like going through the motions here. Don't mean for this to be so boring, I tell you. I don't want my videos to be boring. But then again, 1, 2, 3 in my P. Now that we're almost there, I'm gonna put it up to 2.5 times speed. And then I'm gonna pee. No, I'm not, because I already peed and my bladder is empty. See? Yep, that's the lyrics we're coming up with, I guarantee you. 1925 is the amount of sun that I have in my bank vault, and now here comes the dude and I am going to do the pooping thing. What were they? Huh? What happened there? They got halfway across the roof and then they just kind of fell to the ground? I didn't see. They seemed to be like sort of glitching the way they were walking. It was kind of weird. Maybe at high speeds they just can't handle all the wind out here. I'll be ready for the next blowover attack though anytime I need to. It's amazing when you find the best way to beat one of these levels and you just sit there and do it, you know. This might not be enough here, I don't know. I'm gonna actually cherry bomb here. No, dude. Oh, hitboxes? Is that what's happening here? I don't know, man. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about here. Yeah, I don't think so. Y'all are not getting through this, I'm sorry. I should put a squash here instead. Maybe I will put a squash here. No, I won't. Okay. Fine. Whatever. Fine, I lost, okay? You happy now? Damn. How many more of these are there anyway? I'm curious. Is there a lot? No, there's just 3? Okay, we can do the rest of these then. I still might split this into 2 videos though, I'm not sure. Choose your plants. Choose wisely. Why is the sewer green? It's glowing green down there. We're gonna have to fight the Ninja Turtles in a minute here. Let's see, why don't we go nighttime setup since we're on night levels here? Also, if there's graves involved, then maybe I should be bringing in the grave eater just in case. Yeah, there's graves here, alright. Alright, plant and plant. Boom. I will go to 2.5 times speed. I will go to 2... Don't repeat yourself, what? Okay, sure. For a second, I thought that guy was a bucket head. Out of the corner of my eye, he just looked like he had a bucket on his head. Instead, he might have had butter on his head. I really should put these further up in the yard instead of putting them all the way back here when this is supposed to be where your good stuff goes. Instead, you're just sitting here, minding your own business. So where's the actual objective here? I don't think I saw, like, an objective. Maybe it's just to get rid of the graves. If that's all it is, well, this is gonna be cake, let me tell you. We'll just make that our #1 priority here. Everything else can just be secondary. Like my health insurance, you know? That's what they told me last time I tried to use it. They're like, this is secondary. I'm like, what? What does that even mean? Oh, shit. Okay, here. Get hypnotized then. And I'll set up you right there to do that. And do that. Boom. Everything is just coming so fast. I don't know how I'm ever going to keep up. Why I'm worried so much about the sun right now, like the sun's kind of irrelevant. Just putting out as much as I can, really. Keep the graves eating coming. I don't know why I stopped with the grave eating. I was doing pretty good with that, and then I just got distracted, sort of. I guess these things do happen. Get rid of that one there. Oh, there's a lot more graves here. Look at this. Ah, man, I tried to grab the money and it stopped me from being able to grab the sun, and then by the time I wanted to grab the sun, then the sun disappeared too. Balls to that. Oh my land. Okay, go ahead and eat that so I can... There. Can we get at least one row in here that has two, like, or has a decent setup of fume shrooms going here? Because I tell you, sure is looking stupid right now. My setup's looking stupid. How's this? This will actually be pretty good right here if we can get rid of this shovel. The grades are popping up faster than we can even deal with them here. There we go. Yeesh. Somebody's gonna eat that here. Have an ice shroom. That'll keep you busy for at least a little bit of time here. Actually, is this it? Yeah, that's totally it. Cool. I'm not sure what was so special about that level. Maybe it was just the graves are popping up more than usual or something. Anyway, grave danger. Can you dig it? Okay, I remember this one. This one's like totally stupid. Basically, the entire point of the level is that you just get filled up with walnuts and you have to dig them up to put... No! Not dig up the stuff that you put in, dig up the stuff that they put in. All I can say is this level is nuts. I have nothing further to say to you about that. Yeah, you can see why some of these probably got removed from the final game, because good lord, they are sort of asinine in their own little way. I'm just trying to dig fast enough to keep up with the conveyor belt over here before it gets full. It's like, I don't know, maybe you want to leave some of the walnuts there so that they block the zombies, but, you know. But you don't need that many. Our biggest challenge here is just to try not to let the conveyor belt get filled up. How good are you at, like, mouse control? Like, dragging to something remote on the screen and clicking it? As many years as I've been using a mouse, you would think it would be so easy, but it's kind of sometimes not. Alright, this is enough. Well, go ahead and fill out the rest of this. What are you doing? Let's stop one row short of the end here. Let's dig them all up. Those are half-eaten anyway. Can we put some on the final? Yes, we can. Well, I guess good news, the conveyor belt's not going to get filled up. Alright. How full can we keep this garden, let me tell you. I sure don't know. How could I possibly lose? I mean, the situation we're in right now. If only it went this well in Matrix Revolutions, but no, it didn't. A little bit of a break in between waves there allowed us to almost fill it in, but not quite. I think this is it, actually, so there you go. Can you dig it? Like I said, quite a nutty level. Not to be confused with Nutty Bars, the Little Debbie snack. That was my mom's favorite, Little Debbie snack. Dark Stormy Night, then? Oh, another one of these, you say? Well, the last one wasn't so bad. Maybe this one will be good, too. Especially when we speed it up. Yeah, start with 2 cherry bombs. That's lovely. I don't think this is any different than, like, the normal one, but I don't know. Maybe something random will happen here in a little bit. Like, I'm literally just putting the puff shrooms out there as a sacrifice at this point. Man, I had a hiccup there, and then it went away, and I'm like, dang it. Hate when that happens. Hate them damn school days. Okay, so we still need a cactus on row 4? Yeah, row 4, okay. And now we have it. Put it there. Oh, no, I had a thing there. Never mind. I'm definitely full up on lily pads here, I'll tell you what. So we can get row 6 filled in here a little bit. I'm just going to put all my little puff shrooms up here, and they're going to be good little boys. Mm-hmm. Oh, I hear you. And I don't care. It is ever so quiet. Man, why do I have so many pup shrooms here? This is ridiculous, man. I feel like there's something I usually get on this level that I'm not getting now. Maybe pumpkins or something? I guess it is a different selection of plants we're getting here than we usually get on these lightning levels, or whatever you want to call them. Man, I got no use for these cherry bombs or any of this crap. Oh my god. So much useless crap. What I bought on eBay, I tell you. The only thing missing is a Kleenex used by Dr. Dre. Shut up, dolphins. Shut up, Dan Marino. You have plenty to drink, Dan. I'll be right back, Dan. Nowhere else to put these bad boys, except on the very front of the line here. Well, I guess we could do a little more with row 4 here, and we could do a little more with these cherry bombs, or we could just finish the level. That works too. Well, that was actually, I think, probably easier than the original one. So there you go. There's all the minigames. And there you have it. Otherwise, there's just RIP mode, which, as far as I know, this is just the same as the original, but with one lawnmower, which is like, well, big deal. Like, it's not that hard to not lose your lawnmowers, even though I've lost them left and right. Who knows? Anyway, this video is long enough as it is. I'm gonna stop it here, and next time on PvZ RIP mode, go. See you guys then. I'm gonna show you the Valentine sprinkles here, but the thing to note about them is, if you look really closely, you see little specks of blue scattered around in them. Still, it's quite brilliant if you ask me, the way they have little specks of blue in them. That represents the people like me who won't have a happy Valentine's Day, you know, so...